Hello everyone. For my first video of the day, I'm going to be reviewing the film called Sin City. But before I go into that review, first I want to say thank you to the people that made this possible. Without all of you, I wouldn't be here. So thank you very much for the love and support this channel gets. And for my long-term goal for this channel, for subs, is 200. If you want to help me out with that, please press the sub button next to the notification bell as well. Please click that as well. And I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and gaming reviews. If you're brand new here, and if you're interested in those topics, I do those things. So comment down below, like, share, all the good stuff. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on with the show here. How to describe Sin City? Well, from my perspective, it was a classic film without question. It had dark twists and turns, and the story intertwined towards one person. And that one person I'm not going to say, but he is a full-on criminal. And his son goes after Jessica Alba after an accident that Bruce Willis does to him. It kind of makes him less of a man, so to speak. But each story was intertwined and somewhat connected in a good way. If you've seen the film, then you know what I'm talking about. And there's a couple of different stories. And one is about Bruce Willis, who was a cop. Because of his heart attack and his heart is being in not good shape, he's forced to retire. And that's where Jessica Alba comes in, pretty much. And takes revenge for him, in a way. And there are other stories as well. I just mentioned one. And I mentioned one more for anyone that's interested. Elijah Wood played this character down to a T. If you read the comics for Sin City, then you know where I'm going with this. At least for the first film. But Elijah Wood plays this werewolf. And again, this story intertwines towards one person. All of them do. And pretty much Rourke, who the actor who played this character was on point, was framed for a murder, which he didn't do, and the cops go after him. And they go after him because he was falsely accused. And that's really responsible, my friends, was one of the brothers who was the main person, but he had a brother. And Elijah Wood came into play and basically did the dirty work. And those stories, among the other ones, were interesting, dark, they were gritty. And of course, more importantly, this film isn't for kids. So it's very entertaining for adults, obviously for obvious reasons, but also the story behind it is mostly in black and white. It shows the injustice of a world that we live in. So if you like a crime/thriller kind of adult film, you're definitely gonna like this, without question. So that's all I can say about the film. But if you like what you heard and want to see the film, I would say go for it. If it doesn't pique your interest, that's understandable. So, but that's all I can really say about the film. I mentioned 2 stories out of, I think, like 3 or 4, if I remember correctly. And this film did it justice for the stories. The second one, not so much. But I'll go into the details once I do the review for the second one. But for the first one, 10 out of 10 mark question. It's not a miss. And if you're interested in crime and pretty much action and gritty down to it, you're gonna like this film easily. So, if you've seen the film and want to tell me your thoughts, you can tell me down below in the comment section. But if you never heard of the film and want to watch it, again, I'll say this. It's not for kids, because there are certain elements that kids shouldn't see yet. But it's still a good film for adults to see. And it knocks it out of the park in a lot of ways. So, if you're interested in stuff like this, go check it out. That's all I'm going to say about the film, and I'll end the review there. The story was on point, the characters were fantastic, and they followed the comics down to a T, so I give that respect to the director who did this right. So, thank you to that director. Might have been Frank Miller, I don't know, I forgot. But kudos to that director who did everything right and respected the material. So, if you like what I do on this channel and want to subscribe and want to help me out with it, please do so. My channel is at History Buff 2.0. You can't miss it. And again, thank you to all of you that made this possible. Without all of you, I wouldn't be here. So, thank you very much for the love and support this channel gets. Comment down below, like, share, and please hit the notification button down below as well. Other than that, may God bless you all, stay safe, and I will see you on the next one.